Good evening, troops. It's Christian from Just a Guide Guy. And today we're going to be talking about how you, National Guard and Reservists, can get free premium travel cards just by your active duty service. So without further ado, away with the show. So you're probably asking yourself, Christian, how do I get these free credit card benefits? Well, it's a thing that we have available to us, and if you're active duty, you should already know this. It's the Service Member Credit Relief Act, or the SCRA benefits. It was an act that was enabled in 2003 to allow people like ourselves, National Guard members and reservists, to get annual fees, in particular for credit cards, waived and your interest rates reduced. A lot of them were reduced to 6%. Some will go as low as 4%. I know in the past, a lot of the credit card companies I deal with have reduced my interest rates to 4%, which is a great benefit, and it saves you a lot of money. And that usually happens from 6 months before your active duty service, during your active duty service, and 6 months past your active duty service time. So saves you a lot of money. And if you accrue any interest in this time before you enable your Service Member Credit Relief Act benefits, they will refund that interest rates to you. They'll refund the interest to you. So how do you get them? Well, once you get your orders and you're all set up with your orders, you either contact your credit card companies, existing ones if you have them, and you ask them about the SCRA benefits. They'll ask you to send a copy of your orders in, and then you can get them. You have those benefits enacted on your accounts. They'll reduce your rates and also waive your annual fees if you have any on your credit cards. So now you're on active duty. Say you want to open a credit card. There is an act that protects us, the Military Lending Act, or MLA benefits. These are benefits that are enabled to us during active duty time. Once again, active duty members should know about this. Guard and reservists, say you want to open a credit card during your active duty time and have those fees waived. Like I said, again, you contact the credit card you want to open up with. They will run your social security number, and they will see that you are actually on active duty. They'll waive all those fees. They'll reduce your interest rates to 6% as ordered. So that's another great benefit we have. So while we're on active duty, if we want to open credit cards or anything in that nature, we can have those fees waived, and we get those great travel cards for free. So now we know how we get those benefits. There's 3 cards I'm going to talk about today that are invaluable to active duty members and National Guard and Reservists if they're on Title 10 or Title 32 orders. These are cards that have a ton of benefits and will come in handy if you travel at least once a year or maybe more. You got the American Express Platinum card, the Chase Sapphire cards, the Reserve and Prefferd, and also the Capital One Venture X. So let's look at all these cards. They give you great benefits like lounge access. Some have travel credits and other benefits that can amount to into the thousands of dollars if you use them. And they're all for free because we get those annual fees waived, which is a great benefit to us. Okay, so the first card I want to talk about today is the American Express Platinum card. This is considered the granddaddy of all travel cards, and it should be, with a hefty annual fee of $695, but it's waived with your SCRA benefits. With this card, you're going to get access to the American Express Centurion lounges, the Delta lounges when you fly Delta, and it also gives you a priority pass that you have to apply for through the card. This gives you access to another additional 1,300 lounges worldwide. It comes with such things as you get gold benefits for Hilton hotels, you get access to rental cars, 5X flights for points, and a number of other benefits. You get TSA PreCheck, global entry, and so on and so forth. But if you use all of the benefits that come with this card that you get for free, it can easily amount into over $1,000. So definitely a card you want to take a look at, and definitely a card you want to get when you're on active duty orders. The next card you're going to look at is the Chase Sapphire cards. There is a Reserve and Prefferd. The Reserve also has quite a hefty fee of $550 a year, and the Prefferd has a small fee of $95, a much smaller travel card, but still has its benefits. The Chase Sapphire Reserve comes with a $300 travel credit per year. So that's something you could definitely use. That comes with also TSA pre-check and the just also the points earnings that you can get from these cards. The Chase Sapphire Prefferd can get you such things as 3x on dining, 3x on streaming, and it does have a $50 hotel credit that you can use every year. So definitely another card that you want to pick up if you get this benefit, including on when you're on active duty. You definitely want to get the Chase cards first because they do have a 524 rule that says you can only get 5 credit cards in a 24-month period. So definitely get those Chase cards first if you're thinking about getting some credit cards for traveling while you're on these benefits. And last but not least, the new kid on the block, the Capital One Venture X. This does have an annual fee of $395, but once again, this fee is waived with your SCRA benefits. This does come with a $300 year annual travel credit, and on your anniversary, they give you 10,000 points to be used for anything you want, for traveling, for hotels and such. It does have a bunch of travel partners. It's a great card. Comes with a bunch of other benefits to it that if you use it, you can easily get your value out of it, especially since you're going to be getting it for free. So definitely another card you want to take a look at if you're going to be on active duty anytime as a guard or reservist. So there you go, guys. There is 3 of the more premium travel cards we have available right now that you can get for free with your SCRA benefits and MLA benefits. But just remember, once you get off active duty, if you don't want to keep those cards, then make sure you have a downgrade path so you don't have to continue to pay any of those hefty fees unless you continue to get placed back on active duty, Title 10 or Title 32 orders. Then you can just continue to get those benefits for free. Just make sure you have to resubmit those orders every time you go on orders. But that's it for now. If you felt like you got anything out of this, please like and subscribe. I have referral links for these cards down below. That really helps the channel if you use them and allows me to keep creating free content. But other than that, you guys have a great evening. Thank you for your service, and God bless.